Hello friends, today we will talk about what is India. The answer to that question is been defined by various people. The general common definition which is imprinted in Indians' minds are that India is a modern state. That means it got its independence in 1947 and it has no unifying picture before 1947. The argument comes from this point of view that India has no unifying history of its own. It became a nation only with the help of a Britisher. So that's a basic underlining or the fact they want to convey to you. Most of the people in India do believe in that, the statement, but the truth of the fact is different. The fact is that India is a civilization which is the oldest and yet continuing civilization. Its traditions are dated back to thousands and thousands of years ago. Some of the archaeological sites are even 12,000 years old, and we're still finding new evidences which pushes back to state further more back into the history. So with this context, we have to realize ourselves that we are not just a simple state, a political state which defined by having a sovereignty and having certain land and certain kind of people and definitions like that. We are not just a political entity of a state. Neither we are a nation. The nation word is also limited in the sense that means it is a region or the people who think we are one nation. But India is a civilization. It is the interconnection between its cultures, its languages, its history, and the ethos of the civilization spreads much vast than India itself, the physical entity of India itself. We must not forget that Pakistan and Bangladesh were part of India. Nepal and Sri Lanka were part of India. And our history lessons and our evidences show that the whole of Southeast Asia, that means the Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, even far-fetched to Philippines and Japan, though have their own distinct identity in terms of culture, but they are highly influenced and they are Indianized. That's why when the Dutch fellows went there, they called it as a Indonesia, a island which feels like India. So with this note, I'm trying to conclude that see yourself as a inheritance of a great civilization, and you're the one who is carrying that legacy, and no one on the planet has that legacy which is behind you. With this, let us call the word India as Bharat from now onwards.